Hey dudes! Welcome to another episode of the Bullshit Show. I'm Dad, that's Nathan, and this is Anchor Baby. That was Anchor Baby. This is going to be a comment response video. Probably the first question to answer is, what the hell happened to my hair? Well, all I can say is that the chemotherapy is coming along nicely, and it looks like the cancer's in remission. No, I'm kidding. I buzzed it off. I usually do this about twice a year, 3 times a year, right? Is that right?
Yeah.
A couple times a year I usually do it, and you know, it grows back. It's just hair, so you know, I don't have much of it on the top, so I just buzzed it. It makes life easier. You can sleep in a little bit longer. You don't have to worry about messing up your hair. So, okay, let's get to some comments here. Everybody wants me to get my own channel. I have a channel, and I like the videos. I like these videos, so they're on my liked videos column on my page. If you don't want to go to Nathan's page because you don't like his gay Thomas shit, then just go to my page and look at them. What the hell difference does it make what page they're on, people? I'm not going to do them exclusively on my channel. We're doing them on Nathan's channel. It's Nathan's show. I just happen to be the host of it. So that's that. So deal with it. Let's see. Epic Lafito. I recently got back from England, and I heard you guys had gone there. What did you enjoy about it most? Well, England is heaven on earth, is really what I enjoyed about it. Certainly the history. Everywhere you go, there's something that's 500, 600 years old. The history is amazing. But I think the most important thing, wouldn't you agree with me, was the people.
Yeah. And the train.
The English, and especially the Welsh, were just the nicest people I've ever met. They were just wonderful people. And yeah, the trains, we rode a lot of trains, and so the trains were fantastic. And the food, England has a bad reputation for its cuisine, but I really like bangers and mash and spotted dick and.
Oh, you like that spotted dick?
I like spotted dick. You know, I'll probably get comments on that now, but it's a dessert, people. Look it up. But and the beer is wonderful. So, what's not to like about England is what I would say. So, again, somebody's asking me, what are my thoughts on Bernie Sanders? I thought he did well in the debate. I didn't think he did as well as he could have. Hopefully in the next debate he'll be a little bit more concise and a little less long-winded. But I like Bernie Sanders. He's the only candidate in either party that I like. He's got some wonderful ideas, and I just hope that he gets a fair shot. I'm afraid that if he wins some of the primaries and starts ruffling Hillary's feathers seriously, her establishment friends are going to fuck him, is what I'm afraid of. You know, if he gets a fair shot, I think he's actually got a chance. But I don't think Hillary's going to play fair. So that's just my opinion. So, you got anything, Nathan, while I'm looking?
Were there any accidents with you and Nathan's trains?
Well, like I said, if I had $1 for every time that I stepped on a train or tripped over track in this house, I would be a very wealthy person, and I'd be buying Nathan more trains and more track. Any major accidents that we had, other than stepping on things? No, not really. Mostly it's stepping on trains in the middle of the night. And let's see, Brian Rodriguez wants me to do a shout out. So hey, Brian Rodriguez, I'm shouting out to you, dude. Grandpa Joe wants to know, how will your son avoid the draft when World War III breaks out? Well, he's almost 18, so he's going to have to register for selective service. He probably will escape it on health reasons. He's a large child, so he probably will be able to avoid the draft that way. And if not, we'll simply move to Canada, which I would love to move to Canada anyways. The only thing I don't like about Canada is the winters and the weather, but the summers are fantastic. And now that they're going to have legalized marijuana, there's just one more reason to move to Canada. So, you know, I have no problem if we have to relocate to Canada. So, we'll smoke lots and lots of weed. Vivo Killed YouTube mentions that they sensed a lot of hostility in the last episode, and we need to chill out and smoke some dabs. So, I'm down with that. You know, if somebody would just send us some. Hell, for God's sake, send me some seeds, and I'll plant my own. But I don't have any, so...
Still waiting on those Twizzlers, by the way.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on the Twizzlers. Whatever happened to those Twizzlers you're going to send me, biatch? A couple of comments on the Canadian election. Congratulations to Justin Trudeau, the first Prime Minister of Canada with a tattoo. Look it up on CNN or BBC.com. He's got a big ass tattoo on his arm. He was a hellraiser when he was younger. He might still be a hellraiser now, but anybody who wants to legalize marijuana is cool in my book. So, oh, my iPod just freaked out again. There we go. See, another person wants to shout out, but he doesn't want me to use his name. He wants me to say, young, sexy motherfucker. So, hey, young, sexy motherfucker, you know who you are. Please don't eat the cat. I really don't plan on eating the cat, although I do like to eat pussy. Colby O'Day here. Whatever happened to Mom? If it's too personal, don't answer. Well, we kind of addressed this in the last comment show, didn't we? Kind of told the whole story. It was a divorce, 6 years ago now. And then we came here to Florida. And, I mean, we're still on speaking terms. She lives up north, and we live down south. And Nathan sees his mother whenever he can and talks to her on the phone practically every day. So we're still one big happy family. We're just not married anymore. So those people who are trying to get me laid, keep it up, folks. I really appreciate it. Yays. When I squeeze my nipples, Cheez Whiz comes out. I looked it up on WebMD, and pretty much it's because you have gotten pregnant from anal sex. But I would say don't knock it, man. Go get yourself some Triscuits and some beer and enjoy it. I mean, free Cheez Whiz. In Canada, you'd be a legend. The Rusty Fish Plate. Thumbs up for Nathan's rant. A lot of people like his rant about GTA. And Rockstar screwing everybody. More Canadian election stuff.
I don't know why.
You got any comments over there?
That's bugging me. I'm not used to that being there. Here, I'll show it real quick. We got some lighting.
No bounce card here. We're trying to improve the lighting a little bit so the show looks a little bit better. And because once upon a time, did you frame the shot back up? It doesn't look like it's in the right place.
Yeah.
Because once upon a time, I was a director of photography, and so I do take a little bit of pride in how the show looks. In fact, that's one of the comments. Somebody asked me, was I a good director of photography? I would say in my prime, which was a while ago, I was pretty damn good. Not the greatest, but I could hold my own with most other DPs. So yeah, I'd say I was pretty damn good. And if you don't think so, then Dad, you could wreck Nathan in a fight any day. Yep, I probably could. I would just tweak his nipples and he would curl up in a ball and go, "Don't!" Let me see, what are we looking at here? Oh yes, Wicked Kendo with his observations on Star Wars. He thinks it's horrifically overrated. I agree. Particularly the first one, the original Star Wars, is not a very well-made film. I'm sorry. It's maybe if you're 11 like I was when it came out, you overlook the storytelling flaws and the continuity flaws and the plot holes that you can drive trucks through, and but Empire Strikes Back was a really good film because it wasn't directed by George Lucas. George Lucas is not a good director. He's a good writer, he's a good editor, he's a pretty good producer, but as a director, he's not very good. He cannot handle actors for shit. I mean, look at Phantom Menace, for God's sake. Look at, what was that little kid's name? I can't think of the actor's name, but the little kid that played Anakin Skywalker. Fuck. Couldn't act his way out of a paper bag. He needed a director to pull the performance out of him, and he sure didn't get it from Lucas. He got better as those 3 films progressed. The third one, what was it called? Revenge of the Shit, or the Sith, or whatever it was. It was fairly tight. Rumor has it Spielberg helped him out a little bit on that one. The great Yoda lightsaber duel, where Yoda's bouncing off the ceilings. From my inside sources have told me that Spielberg actually directed that sequence. Who knows? But it certainly needed all the help it could get. And keep up the drawings there, Kendo. Your drawings are awesome. You are a true artist.
Sorry. Destroying a can.
Question: are you going to BronyCon 2016?
I'd like to.
Right now we don't have any plans to because we don't have any money. We might start a Kickstarter campaign. If you guys want to send us to BronyCon, we'll be glad to do vlogs from BronyCon. But we're looking at probably a couple grand, because either we fly or we drive, and either way it's going to cost some bucks, because hotels at that particular week are like buku expensive. They're a couple $100 a night to get a decent hotel. And I mean, we stayed several blocks away from the convention center last time, and it was a pretty decent hotel. It was a nice hotel, but we were far enough away from the convention center that transportation became an issue because we didn't have a car, because we flew in. So if we go again, I would like to either rent a car or drive, and spend a couple of days on the way back, or going to stop in Washington, D.C.
Sorry.
That was a classy move.
But
right now we don't plan on going to BronyCon. But like I said, if somebody wants to start a Kickstarter campaign, 2 thumbs up from Dad. Sudrian Patriot, or Sudrian, right? Sudrian Patriot. Do you guys live in Florida? He thinks he saw us last summer. Yes, we live in Florida, and as we continue to talk on these comments on YouTube, it was in fact us in the Walmart. I'm curious to know why you remember seeing me in Walmart in the first place. Was I doing something I shouldn't have? Was I, touching little girls inappropriately, or was I walking around with no pants on again?
You're saying that like that happens on a regular basis.
Well, I just...
Oh wait, it does.
I mean, what stood out about me? I mean, of all the people that...
all the weird fucks.
All the weird fucks at Walmart. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing that I stood out.
And also, if you're a Thomas fan by your name, I assume so, message me. I'd like to talk to you about some stuff. Maybe.
Yeah. I mean, based on your name, it sounds like you're a Thomas fan. So get in touch with Nathan, and you guys can talk trains. Riley Blackwell. Here's an interesting question. Would you rather butt fuck a goat and have no one know about it, or not fuck a goat, but everyone in the world thinks you did, and you can't convince them otherwise? Debate this. Well, there's not much to debate, really. I think it would be better to go ahead and butt fuck the goat if nobody knows about it, and whatever your guilty conscience is, you can get over it. But rather than having everybody think you did and make fun of you, why expose yourself to endless ridicule if you don't have to, when all you got to do is butt fuck a goat? So, I'm not advocating bestiality, but what the hell, give anything a try once, I guess. The Common Shunter. Dad, what is your opinion on CGI? This question, he's wanting to know what I think about Thomas and those shows having gone from models to CGI. My answer is more broad. CGI in general. I mean, like, like the effects in the Star Wars films and the Star Trek films and all the fucking CGI that's broken out like a plague. I don't like it. I think so much of it looks like cartoon effects. And I mean, there's so much of it that's come out. There's films that are, 90% CGI. What was that rock film where he was the helicopter pilot?
San Andreas?
San Andreas. I mean, that was like every shot was, once the earthquake hit, every shot was almost entirely CGI. It was just overwhelming. It was too much. I prefer the old-fashioned effects. I like models and miniatures. And I like the old Thomas. We dug out an old, was it DVD or VHS the other day, watched some, season 3 episodes, and it was so nice. The models have atmosphere and texture and personality and character. But the CGI just lacks soul. I wish I could try that ghost pepper Taco Bell thing. It doesn't appear on their online menu. No, I think they've taken it off the online menu. A lot of restaurants don't have it anymore. Our main Taco Bell doesn't have it anymore because they ran out of the ghost pepper sauce. We did find another Taco Bell that has the ghost pepper sauce. In fact, that's what I had for dinner. 3 of them with extra ghost pepper sauce. So yeah, baby, I can't wait till I poop. It's gonna sting. Let's see. Apparently we're on the cringe comp video. All I can say to that is, hey, 2 thumbs up. It's more publicity for the show, and hey, it exposes us to a whole other market. So, how long do you predict until World War III? I said 5 years or less. A lot less if Donald Trump becomes president. I think when the history of the world is written 50 years from now or 100 years from now, we're going to look back at 2015 and into 2016 as the beginning of World War III. I think what's going on in Syria and with the involvement of Russia and the involvement of Turkey and it's going to get real ugly real fast. I think those are the labor pains of World War III. So all you kids who are going to be 18, good luck to you when they bring back the draft. Nathan's got one?
Why does your son like Thomas the Train? Well, number 1, it's Thomas the Tank Engine.
Yes. And it's not a railroad, it's a railway. I learned that one too. I don't know why. I think a lot of it was because he was raised on it. I mean, we started watching, I bought him a Thomas video when you were, 2? It came with a train.
Percy.
Came with Percy. And he used to chew on it. I mean, that's how little he was. He liked it and continued to ask me to buy videos, and we kept buying more videos. I mean, there was certainly no shortage of Thomas junk that you could buy, trains and videos, and from a parent's point of view, Thomas was a good thing to get into. I mean, it wasn't violent. It wasn't, a lot of the crap that's out there now is just that. It's crap. So Thomas is pretty wholesome. Oh, that was Anchor Baby, wasn't it?
Anchor Baby.
Anchor Baby says meow. Have you heard that or not?
Will there be a Hey Dudes movie?
There isn't one in the works that I know of, but apparently I'm going to have a cameo in somebody's movie.
Yeah. Gotta film that.
That we have to shoot here sometime soon, where I simply go, "Hey dudes." Maybe Anchor Baby will be in it. If she won't be in my show. Here comes Anchor Baby again. Maybe she'll come in like a ninja again this time.
I don't know. Let's
Okay.
see.
Here comes Anchor Baby.
Just so we're
Love this baby kid.
I can confirm that wasn't very far.
No, kitties are not harmed in any way, shape, or form.
Right?
Isn't that right?
Pet man.
Isn't that right?
That's right.
Oh, squeeze a kitty because I love you. Mm.
Give me my kitty.
Sorry, folks. I just love my kitty.
Back me tits. Me tits.
You got any other comments? I'm kind of out of them. Not much going on in the world. Which, if there is, we'll mention it on Tuesday's show when we do the real show.
Ever thought of streaming?
Yes, we've given it some thought. Coming up at the end of November, I have a birthday on the 29th of November. I will be the big 5-0. And maybe for my birthday, maybe we'll do a live stream for my birthday. That would be a cool way to spend my 50th birthday. If it's not going to be booze and hookers and marijuana, I guess a live stream would be an interesting alternative.
I got a comment here from an I Love Trains 323.
Yes.
Sounds like a fat ass. But
Yeah, I've seen his videos. They're pathetic.
I know, just some fat dude.
Some fat dude rolling around with trains.
Yeah. Anyways, Dad, where were you on the evening of March 22nd, 1999?
I remember it well. The wife and I had gone to a appointment at the hospital because she was 9 months pregnant, and they decided to induce labor. They gave her some Pitocin, which is a medicine that they stick up your squeak, and that induces labor. And it was supposed to take about a week for it to kick in.
Hi, everyone.
So we went and had dinner, and then we
Hi.
came home, and we're going to go to bed early. I took 2, not 1, but 2 sleeping pills because I wanted to get a decent night's sleep because it'd been a long weekend. And then about midnight, she wakes up and decided, well, we're going to have a baby. So about midnight, 1 o'clock, we were zipping to the hospital, and the rest is, as they say, is history. Actually, it's his story, not history, his story.
Hi.
And then he came along, so on the 23rd. So that's where I was. I Love Trains 323.
Thank you,
Wink,
sir.
nudge, nudge.
Sir. Thank
Yes.
You. Thank you.
Ask and ye
Praise
shall
the
receive. That's how this show works. Well, that's probably enough for today's show. We did well this time. This last episode currently is over 600 views, so I'm happy. Thank you very much, people. I'd like to break 500 views. That makes me extremely happy. And so keep the viewership up. Like I said, wake your grandma, wake the neighbors, crank it up, and we need
Wake your kitties.
yeah, wake your kitties. Let the kitties watch. This is a wholesome family show. I completely forgot what I was going to say. I guess we'll just wrap it up. But like I say, keep your comments coming. We got over 100 comments this time. Some good, some from fuckfaces, but we won't go into that now. He knows who he is, fucker. But until next time, I guess, from all of us here at the Bullshit Show, including Anchor Baby. Is she even in the shot?
No.
Here. Rise the menu!
So, anyways.
Here's Anchor Baby. Anchor Baby says, hello, everybody. How'd you get all wet?
Put her paw in the tea.
You put her paw in my iced tea?
Yeah.
Oh, she's all wet.
Anchor baby, where you going?
Thank you, Anchor Baby. Well, until next time.
Anchor
folks-
baby!
Stop. Until next time, hey, dudes!
Bye, dudes!